Oh. Playboy. Wait. Huh. I never read Playboy before because I'm not 60 years old, but did it branch out to be like a generic magazine? It used to be like the, you know, the very explicit magazine, right? Interesting. U Station Idol Show. Huh. Are people starting to recognize her? What does that say? Why can't I read? Pin-up girl in demand actress idol. Nice. Why is pin-up girl in that font? Oh, it kinda is written like that. Look. Idol, they're all in different fonts, by the way. Interesting. Someone who doesn't do anything. That's cuss and bragging. Is that a famous actor? I love her personality. Multiple girlfriends and stuff. That she'd get a DM from Doyama. Everyone gets a Doyama. I love how she says Miyamon. Cute nickname. Does Rui wanna be asked out by that actor? Yeah, theater, and they rewrite the script, so you know. It's one hell of a schedule. So we have time now. We have time now to go on shows, right? Hehe stage. Watch a real theoretical play so Akko can get some experience. Smash Heaven. Interesting. A lot of younger people. Are those all girls, by the way? They're all girls. Whoa. They weren't joking. I guess girls are the main, like, audience, right? For hot boys. Ping pong? Huh. They make it very, like, immersive, by the way. That's why it's so fucking cool, man. Aqua loves this. So impressed. I wanna see more. Gosh. I know. Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow. I wonder how many people were watching this and got into like theater culture because of this show. I'm convinced, by the way. I'm looking up my local theater and buying the first interesting thing I see, I swear. It's a dying entertainment field, but I'm good they are like doing amazing to get people in. Look, Akane is so proud. She's so proud of herself. You know, that she showed Aqua. You know what I mean? Additional type is also really good, by the way. Is this a real theater, by the way? I think it is, right? He stage around Tokyo. Raiki? No, not Raiki. No. Rider? It is. Got his name wrong though. Rider. Guy's a people's person. First calling himself Unk. You're kind of suspicious that you're here, my guy. Maybe it's a coincidence, you know? Is he following Aqua for some reason?
やっぱり原作者の先生が堅くなみたいでね。
Yeah, she's.
脚本のゴア君は降りてくれと先生直々に脚
Goa
本を書
deserved
き直す
better,
と言っ
man.
てね。
Goa, sorry.
無理ですよね。今日の劇を見て思いました。
Oh, it's gonna be up to Aqua to change her mind, right? What plan are we picking this time?
脚本はこの箱の強みをフルに生かす工夫が組み込まれてた。少し臭い長台詞もこの箱なら入る。
Yosuke Kawamura, Tetsuo Ito, Shota Mayama. Are those references to like real people?
舞台も
True,
装置のこと
true.
も何も知らない。
Makes you appreciate the
高校の
theater
体育館
scriptwriters
でや
as
ること
well.
を想定した脚本が上がってきますよ。いくら売れっ子漫画家とはいえ、舞台脚本の素人にあのレベルのものが作れる
Maybe they can find the middle ground.
まあその辺はこっちがフォローするけどね。気づいてる？今日の舞台の脚本もゴア
Ah, Goa, it's actually double Goa, W Goa.
君が書いてたんだよ。
The director is not
優秀なんだよ、
Kin
彼は
Kin
演
Kintaichi.
劇が心から好きで、リライトにも根気強く付き合ってくれるし。
I'm gonna be so like sad if Goa turns out to be Aqua's dad, man. I like
彼
him
が
so
書いた
much.
脚本の舞台はいつも客がニコニコでホールから出てい
Wow,
く。
god damn, get Goa back,
本当に
please.
下ろしたくなんてなかった。
どうにかできるのはライダーさんだけですよ。
Maybe Aqua can tell Raida what to say.
そうなんだけどね。
So Raida might not listen to Aqua, like, oh, who are you to tell me? I know better. So I don't know what's Aqua is gonna make a plan though, I
ゴア
think.
さんこのまま降ろされちゃうのかな。
あ、今日はいい舞台見せてもらったしな。感動台にちょっと小づくくらいはしておくか。
Hmm. Wherever, like, Yoriko Kichiyoji. Ah, it's, yeah, okay.
みんないらっしゃい。
Hello!
すみません。私
I
昨日
love
ま
how the Love Today or Sweet Today mangaka is a recurring character, man. I love
で
that.
は関係全然いいわよ。来てくれて
Melt
嬉
is
しいわ
here though.
俺も初め。
私は映画の時何度か遊びに行
Oh,
ったことあるよ。
Clay. Flexing.
すごいね。
Flexing.
どうやって書くんですか？最近の主流はそうね。
I wonder if there are any old school. Nobody asked Melt. I wonder if there's any like old school mangakas still doing it on like paper.
すごいっすよね。絵も脚本も自分でやるんですから。
もうそう
Nobody asked Melt.
太陽じゃね
You have to prove your acting, man. She's never gonna forgive
みんないくつだっけ？
you. High school.
17。
16。
Need to be
17。
21.
か。ごめん。
I can
じ
relate.
ゃあ私だけ行かせてもらうわ。
さてはのんべえだな。
あと魚が美味しくって。
I can't
魚大
drink.
好きです。ね じゃ
え、ゴアさんに
Oh, 20,
助
not 21,
け舟を
sorry.
出すって話だったと思うけど、に遊びに来る
Aqua is cooking up a plan where Aqua knows that Yoriko is close to the Tokyo Blade mangaka, and that might be one of the only people to convince her. That's what they're going with.
輪になっている人が前言ってたんだ。周りは太鼓持ちばかりになって助言を聞こうともしなくなる。
Yeah, true, actually.
唯一助言を聞き入れるのは同業者。
True.
が先輩や師匠ならなおよし。
まあ向こうは習慣だからね。
Weekly manga,
この間
you
の
work
見学
yourself
も
to death,
原稿の合
basically.
間を縫って無理やり時間を作ってきたくらいで。基本的に週刊連載って人間のやる仕事じゃないから兵士がやる仕事だから。
Exactly.
デートしてる時でもネームのこと考えちゃう人しか務まらないのよ。
Yeah, 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 true.
やだ。
And you know,
アビコ
I'm not a author or anything, but I can imagine you get like stuck on ideas, and sometimes ideas come to you in like multiple days. And if you have weekly manga, you might regret some of the story decisions you did because you like thought about something better or something more reasonable later on, right?
忙しいでしょうね。アニメ化やらなんやら
Does
で
she have
書かなきゃいけない
assistants
カラーイラストの仕事だとか監修物だとか
and the script writing as well?
アビコ先生とは昔からのお友達なんですか？
Her assistant.
京アマの時うちでアシスタントしてたのよね。
Yeah.
昔から変わった子でね。ただ漫画は多弁。
Ah, she's passionate.
漫画家同士って漫画を読めばどういうところにこだわって
Look how attentively Aqua is listening, by the way.
ところで手を抜くのか。けどそれができずに苦しんでる子だって。だからちょっと私から絡むようになったら割と懐いてくれて可愛い子なのよ。まあその後
Oh, even has her manga Weekly Shonen Jump, right? That's the biggest manga magazine in Japan.
トントン拍子で横になって
Kichichoji.
一瞬で追い抜かれていって自分の意見が絶対だと思ってる感じ出てるのよね。
編集さんと
Yeah.
かは注意しないんですか？
なんだと思う？
Keep the pub the.
正解。一つ目はそれ。
Okay, let Aqua
二つ目
speak.
はなんだろう。
Get authors to get manga that peak sellers. That's what I was gonna say as well. Like they like money. I guess second one also is God. I wanna really guess here. I don't know. Let's see.
正解。一つ目はそれ。
二つ目はなんだろう。
セリフ入れるとか
No,
宣伝とか？
no.
売れた漫画を終わらせない
Ah,
こと。
I was gonna say that was on my mind. By the way, that was on my mind. I'm not sure about like what is considered dragged out or not in this day and age. But I have heard stories where mangakas do wanna close off their mangas and it's just it just sells too good. Just add a new villain, add a new storyline, add, right?
連載を終わらせたら査定に響く。
Exactly.
メディアミックス中の作品なんてまあ終わらせてくれない。わがままな作家のベビーシッターみたいなことを。
Yeah.
その結果、
こっちは忙しいんです。こんなのやりません。
売れた漫画家は増長していく。周りにイエスマンしかいないと本当にダメ。売れたらどうしたって自信もつくし増長。
Yes, man. Yep. Melt, bro.
脚本家の人が降ろされそうになってるんです。先生からアビコ先生を説得することはできませんか？
Wow, Akane did Aqua wait. Oh, this is way too direct. Akane is acting on her own here. Did Aqua like tell Akane to say that?
私も舞台の人たち困ってたよ。もう少し向こうの事情も組んであげてもいいんじゃない？
先生が組みすぎなんじゃないですか？現場を信じて任せて。
Ooh, I don't. Yep. Yep, because Yoriko does not have a really good track record, right?
ああなっちゃったんじゃないですか。
Jeez, but it's like the circumstances this times are different, right?
この世の創作物の9割はダ作だと思ってます。自分の才覚だけ。
Hmm.
先生は他人を信頼しすぎなんです。でいいんじゃないで
This
す
is
か？
literally the two opposite sides of the extreme, by
そ
the
れを
way.
言えるのはあなたが天才だからよ。
No, don't say that. Called him a genius, by the way,
アニ
Tensai.
メ化が決まったんです。1000万部突破でなんかすごい
10 mil is
賞がもらえる
insane.
ことになったんです。
あっと
Whoa.
いう間に売れていく背中を見て同業者として何
It's
も
because
思わ
let's be honest here. Her category of manga is battle shonen, right? Which is basically the most popular genre out there. So it makes sense for it to surpass like a romance manga. That's monthly, by the way.
先生は私の師匠って
And you should not compare yourself to others as well, Yoriko.
私が味方をしてあげない。
Yeah. Be happy for her, don't be jealous.
原作をいじられることにキャラは自分の子供みたいなものなんだからさ。本当ごめんね。舞台のスケジュールとか押して
What's
る
Aqua
のも
gonna
知ってる
say?
んだけど、
Aqua
この件に関しては
Aqua thought about this answer. Let's see what Aqua says.
力になれないかな。
あ、こちらこそ無理なことを言ってしまって。
Aqua is gonna say something
わ
right
かり
now.
ました。
Yep.
これを
Okay.
アビコ先生に
Is it
渡
about
してもらえますか？
how the theater is set up and stuff? Like maybe that's written like what has to be done to the screen, where like giving her so much work, right? That she just drops it. I think that's what's in there. Okay, she's doing it. Look at the emojis. Of course, she will use these kinds of emojis, man. Waiting at the entrance. Thank you for the day. Good day. Something I want to give you. Can I head over there? Okay. That's so funny, dude. Doors unlocked. Just please come in. Okay.
アビコ先生。
Dark room, man. Does she sleep? She has no assistants, by the way.
変更中なので。
そっちの締め切りって
Overworking, yep. Ako gonna give her more work.
オーバーしてるの？
背景で感情表現全然できてないし。修正繰り返すより自分で書いた方が早い。
Wow.
クビにしました。
At this point, it's just.
寝てるの？
No.
一応毎日2時間は寝てるので、まあなんとか。
No, you're
今日は
not.
デッドなので寝てないですけど。
She's gonna
それ死ぬわよ。
die at 30
もっ
years
と
old.
リアルに言うならうつ病リタイアコース。
来週カラーもあるし、 単行本作業の
What about the script for the theater?
舞台の脚本は
ああ、それもありましたね。
Oh, she hasn't even started. It's over. Also, I think the envelope also has more work. Like, oh, please consider the 2.5D theater. Oh, the theater moves like this and stuff like that. And Aqua knows that, so I think that's the plan.
手伝うわ。適当に背景埋めるからね。
Wow.
いいです。
She doesn't want you
座ってて
to.
ください。
Also, she's doing it by hand, by the way, remember? People do it digitally, she's doing it by
書
hand.
き込み料。
編集にも言ってるんですが、使えそうな人
Ugh.
が出てないんで。
I don't think because
使えないんで。
it's not about him. Yeah,
ア
exactly.
シスタントは育てるものでしょ。
そんな余裕はないです。一瞬で読者から見放されます。
そんなことないでしょ。
This is literally I don't want to say a mental illness, kind of is, but it's like a perfectionist kind of thing. Like only you can make it perfect, and she wants everything to be perfect, right? Even if there's something off anything, and she notices even the slightest detail, and she doesn't trust anyone on her work either.
少なくともこれは間違ってる。
Wow, calling her out, making a mistake.
まっとうなコミュニケーションから逃げてるだけじゃないの。
Is she gonna be in denial?
自分がうまくやれないのを人のせいにしてるように。
Exactly.
そういうの5000万部売ってから言ってもらえます。こっちはそういうレベルで戦ってるんです。重い期待の中、毎週必死にやってるんですよ。
Worst fucking
月間
response.
でノー
Oh.
ホンとやってる人に言われたくありません。
言うようになったわね。それ言われて言い返せる漫画家は今この業界にほとんどいない。
Like, literally, she did not know what to say back because she knows that what Yoriko is saying is true. Then she attacks her manga and saying, oh, try to do 50 million sales and weekly. Right? Oh.
私の方が面白い漫画書いてっから。記者には新鮮でしょうね。
Well, she has some stuff to say about it as well.
はあ、デジショープロフェッショナル。
Holy f-
切り型のありふれた展開を。
それでしょうが。
Oh my god.
正直微妙だから。中途半端にねじ込んで。
Oh, did she follow the popular ship?
半端な漫画書いてんじゃね。
Oh.
ひどい。
Aw.
私なりに読者の期待
Don't
に
argue though.
図星ですか。
Yeah, hit the nerve right there, dude.
あんたにエンタメ叩き込んだの誰だか忘れたか。こっちは全部お見通しなんだからな。
She's like a mom figure to her a little bit. Teacher and mom.
じゃないですか。
Stop insulting each
見ました
other.
よ、今日アマのドラマ。まあひどかった。
そういうのよそから言われるのが一番腹立つ。
Oof.
みんなそれぞれ必死に仕事してんだ。あなたも私も3本書けば2本はつまんない漫画あげるじゃない。
Oof. Rejected storyboards.
他人の仕事には常に名作を求めるなんて虫のいい話。
Oh.
でも先生のドラマを任せすぎ。陰キャなら私はどうなるんですか。漫画が
Spectrum.
不適合なただの引きこも
What are those messages?
りですよ。私は先生みたいに他人とうまくやれないんです。私だってもう
Oh.
ああもうメソメソと黙ってペン入れ進めなさい。
先生こそ
By the way, after all of this, they will feel better. Even though they're screaming at each other, they will feel better because they're saying stuff that they, have not been saying all this time to be like, I don't know, if respectful and also, but they have been holding like this inside of them for a very long time.
バス油断出たらボツ出しますからね。
Hopefully something actually good comes out of this, by the way. And I do think that, they both have their own issues, of course, but Akibo is in the wrong here. Especially after that first insult of like, oh, when Yoriko said, oh, you're making a mistake. She really is, and everyone can see that she's like taking on too much work and no assistance. And then the first reaction of her though is to like insult her manga or being less popular, not even taking into account all the all the circumstances of why it's more popular than Yoriko's manga. And both of them, by the way, shouldn't have said at the end there like a lot of those insults, but I think it actually kinda is better for them, especially for Abiko. For her to like wake up, wake up, wake up. You can't do this like that. You can't keep going.
腐っても私たちは商業漫画家だからでしょ。プライドがあるのよ。
先生のところも締め切り間際はひどかったですから。4時終わりとかザラで。
Wow.
今日の時は本当にごめんなさい。
Back when it was weekly, I
今は割
guess.
とホワイトよ。
マルチタスクで頭を
I told you it's gonna make them feel better.
ひどいこと。
ただ、よそであれ言ったら速攻で縁切られるから気をつけなさい。
Yeah, but they have a special relationship.
歩み寄りなさい。
Mm-hmm.
メディアミックスは
Exactly.
共同制作。
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I said. Find the middle ground.
自分だけではできないことの集合体なんだから。
私は京アマのドラマ嫌でしたよ。先生の作品はもっとすごい。
Oh, that compliment means so much, dude.
今日
Oh, look at the bookmarks.
お世話に
Whoa.
なります。あまりうまくないですけど。
Oh, first time. Yeah.
先生みたいな漫画家になるの
Damn,
が夢
let's fucking go.
今日アマ汚されるの絶対に
Yeah.
嫌なの。
Yeah.
私が一番よくわかってるんです。
思ったことをすぐ口にするのが良くないのよ。
Oh, oh, oh my heart, dude. He hasn't watched the last episode. That's the. You should watch it. This is actually the only good episode. She crying too? Okay, she's gonna accept on the middle ground, right? Goa is gonna come back as a screenwriter.
陶器役のアクア君からあなたへって。
A ticket to watch it. Oh, oh! After she sees that, she's gonna keep up and realizes with Aqua. She realizes as well that it's too hard because she does not know the ins and outs of 2.5D theater. Rewriting. What a fucking episode, dude. What is that ring? Looks like a keychain. I have I's keychain as well. But like people like in the comments and someone's like, oh no, I's keychain. What? Is there something about a keychain in the future? I don't understand what that comment meant anyway. Interesting. I wonder what that means. Like the crow is picking, also there's like blood on the floor and picking the keychain up. Maybe it's like a magpie though. I don't know like whose blood this is, but remember when we saw like eye looking at them, you know, and we saw like through crow's eyes. It's like symbolic, of course. This crow might symbolize eye, but I don't think so. Anyway, it's very interesting to see like two opposite sides of an extreme, right, of Yoriko and Abiko. And you know, when first Abiko came and wanted to change the script, I was like, oh, it makes sense, right? But after seeing what goes into theater screenwriting and seeing that play, the ping pong one that Aqua went to, we didn't really see it, but Aqua described it really well. I think, you know, it's a whole new talent, very, very, very difficult, and I don't think Abiko can manage. Only thing she can do is like write a very manga, like one-on-one adaptation from the manga, but then it's gonna flop because she doesn't know about the theater setting and like what works and what doesn't work, right? So I think we're gonna use Koa's script, and then Abiko is gonna say what she wants to change about it. Maybe like small details, like maybe a character's personality or whatever. But all of the like the presentation and direction is gonna come up to Koa. So yeah, that's the middle ground. Finding a middle ground between the two things. And obviously, like, I don't think now that I look at it, Yoriko is that extreme on the other side. She might be a little bit too dependent on others. For example, Love now, maybe she could have like taken a tougher stance, right? But it's not like as extreme as the other side of what Abiko was doing, right? They were doing everything herself. She was blaming her editor for not finding a good candidate, even though I'm pretty sure a lot of people who love Doki Blade just like how she loved Sweet Now, and you know she has turned them down because they're not perfect. She's a perfectionist. She wants everything to be like how she wants. Even though like Yoriko even you know, kind of not exposed, but said about a ship or like pairing as a relationship in the manga, and you know she did it. Fans were shipping them, and then she made it together. I wonder how many times that happens in real life. By the way, right? That mangaka takes ideas from fans and fan theories and fan ships. It probably happens, right? Anyway. And it's really interesting to see how Aqua's mind works, because, you know, Aqua knows exactly what to do and how to get it, right? And we have seen many times before, this wasn't really like morally bad at all, by the way. This was, you know, normal to do like just, you know, send her to the theater. But sometimes Aqua can cross the line. For example, making the suicide public without Akane's consent. I think that's pretty fucked up, even though it worked and stuff like that. Like Aqua is not afraid to do the morally great decisions. Anyway, great episode. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna watch episode 5 right now. You can as well as Patreon. For episode 4 right now, and you can as Patreon. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.